All right, Shalom. I want to give our praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, of great millstone of well. Peace and salutation, all the Akim pushing this truth with our righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, shalom. This is just going to be a real brief lesson, basically going on the economic woes, this economic collapse that's gradually happening before your eyes. And I'm going to go on the Crypto Teachers channel. He brings out a lot of good edifying things as far as the crash of the society, which is what you're seeing being manifest in these last days. Because we already know what the true agenda is. They're going digital, because this whole system was designed to crash so they can usher in a global reset. So they're going to basically go in, and you best believe that these guys that own crypto and Bitcoin, all of them, they all bought in. They're just pawns. They're just pawns, man. They're just pawns for this so-called, this movie, this stage that's just been playing out, because all these people are bought and paid for, man. They're nothing but actors that are just pushing on the agenda for the elites of the society, man.
You do not sell your Bitcoin.
I hate the word unprecedented, but you're kind of unprecedented. And you got to put this in the back of your mind. When you've seen things that have never happened before, then you have to question your ability to predict, okay? One is huge growth in this country driven by fiscal and monetary stimulation. That isn't a normal recovery, okay? And that fiscal stimulation is still in the pocketbooks of consumers. They're spending it. They're spending at very strong levels. And the data is completely distorted. It's distorted by inflation. It's distorted by, they went from goods back to services. It's distorted by all these things. But jobs are plentiful. Wages are going up. Consumers are spending. The lower income folks, not quite as much as before, but everybody else, it looks like they have $2 trillion more. Savings rate drop. I don't think that's going to stop the spending in 6 or 9 months. And so that to me is the bright clouds out there. But it's different. The Fed has to meet this now with raising rates and QT. And the new part of this isn't the raising rates, it's the QT. The QT we've never had QE before like this. Therefore, we've never had QT like this. So you're looking at something they're going to be writing history books on for 50 years. What was QE? What worked? What didn't work? I think a lot of parts of QE backfired. I think the negative rates was probably a huge mistake for a whole bunch of different reasons I won't bore you with now. But they got to raise rates, and in my view, they have to do QT. They do not have a choice because there's so much liquidity in the system. They have to remove some of the liquidity to stop the speculation, to reduce home prices, stuff like that. And you've never been through QT. So all the major buyers, if you go back to 2010 and say, who are all the major buyers of treasuries? All that time, it was central banks, foreign exchange managers, banks who were topping up their liquidity profiles because we had to for regulations. All three, it won't happen the go round. Banks are topped up, foreign exchange managers are topped up, the central bank will be selling, not buying, and governments have much more fiscal deficit to finance. That's a huge change in the flow of funds around the world. I don't know what the effect of that is. I'm prepared for, I tell you, minimum huge volatility. And the third thing is Ukraine. That you've not had a European land war since 1945, okay? And the complexity of Ukraine is we don't know the outcome. I always make a list, you predict the outcome.
Through the spirit, we know the outcome is going to lead to more proxy wars, which is going to lead to more economic woes, which is going to lead to a global war, a global stage of a nuclear war. That's what's actually been taking place, man. The Most High is putting the spirit on these so-called kings of the earth to try to usher in what their new world order. But at the same time, with them doing that, they're going to lead to what? World War III, because this is the will of the Heavenly Father, man. Some of you wind it up.
I'm back with that video just to make you think. And we have Bitcoin and cryptos tanking. We have Michael Saylor losing hundreds of millions of dollars, and no one's talking about Elon Musk. Hundreds of millions of dollars he's losing also. But we know Bitcoin and crypto is for the fourth industrial.
And nobody's talking about it because you best believe this guy that owns that, he's bought and paid. He already has investments as far as the next digital currency, which is the MOTB. All of them have invested in this new AI technology that this will be implanted in these people, which is the new tech, the MOTB technology, man. Revelation 13 and 16. So they're gonna give you this cult of personalities and things like that look like they're so worried, but they already know what the hidden sleight of hand agenda is next, man. Like he's gonna even say crypto means what? Hidden, secret. So at the end of the day, they know what the real crypto secret agenda is at hand. It's that MOTB, man.
Revolution. They have to destroy this legacy market in order to bring up the new digital economy. But these cryptos are for the robots, algorithms, and drones. Crypto means hidden message, hidden meaning. These cryptos are not for you. The NWO is going to hand you those programmable stable coins so they can tell you what, where, and when and how to buy. And we have Jamie Dimon, and we know all about the billionaires.
Is that not what Revelation 13 and 16 say? Let's grab it real quick. See, the prophecies speak for themselves. The prophecy speaks for itself. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. And it's speaking on what, man? All your so-called status in society. Hey, it doesn't matter. They're going to cause you to take the charagma, which is that you see right there. That's the Greek word for that word that I'm avoiding to say, so I won't get my video straight. It says, verse 17, that no man might buy or sell, say he that have the charagma, just what he just said. The new currency, the digital currency, the new coin, which would be what? The MOTB, which we're reading on, that the Fed is going to roll out, man. They're already setting the stage, man. The Carl Schwab and these economic forum meetings are already talking about this new currency that's about to be taking place, man. And the Crown Royal 99 was a great stage for that. And the platform, that PSYOP was set up to set up the groundwork for this charagma, man. That whole PSYOP was set up for the charagma. This Roy versus Wade is set up for the charagma. All these different things you're seeing taking place is set up for the charagma, man. This is going to be the new idol, the new idol, the MOTB. Let's read it again. Revelation 13 and verse 17. That no man might buy or sell, say he that have the charagma, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. And that's what's coming to you people. Because you people don't understand what times of season we're living in, man. They're gradually crashing this thing so they can usher in this new system. But within this new system, there's going to be casualties of war, because you best believe they're going to cut the power off. They're going to cut the water off. They're going to have you coming and pleading for them to give them this new system. That's what this is about. They got to create the chaos to bring forth the order, man. It's called order out of chaos, man. That's what they're ushering in, man. And within that, they're going to bring in their new world order, man. So let's jump back.
Give you half the truth. And like he stated, we've never been in this situation before. They printed 20% of all money in existence in 1 year. That's what caused all this inflation. But they did it so therefore they can move us over to the fourth industrial revolution. But BlackRock has Aladdin. So they've ran a quadrillion scenarios on how they can land us in the fourth industrial revolution. So yes, there's going to be a storm. There's going to be a hurricane or tornado, but they created it. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. The banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. The NWO is going to bring America to Babylon to his knees. And China, the dragon, along with that digital yuan, is going to rise back by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
You've made a significant bet on Bitcoin. So if all of it...
Yeah, it's all planned out through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. See, the Lord has this planned out. This is the Lord's movie real quick. I grab this. This is the Lord's movie, man. And no, China's not going to rise. China's not going to rise. China's going to take place in that World War III. See, these other nations, they actually think they're next, but that's vanity. That's vain. That's a vain thought. Isaiah 46 and 10. This is declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times of things that are not yet done. We're speaking on the prophecies, man. And that's the prophecies which we're speaking on was the MOTB, the rise of this MOTB, the B system. We're seeing that, man. And it's saying, my counsel shall stand and I will do all my pleasure. So this is the pleasure and the will of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. And through this, what you're seeing that's taking place is the time of Jacob's trouble, that great tribulation that you read about in Daniel's the 12th chapter in Jeremiah 30 and 7. This is what you're seeing taking place, man. That great tribulation, man. That great trouble that Jacob's trouble, man. And within that, it's gonna be what? This crash of this economy, this famine of food, different pestilence, various things taking place. World War III, sedition amongst men. All these things is gonna take place once this system is really crashed, man. And that's what you're seeing taking place, man. And no, China's not gonna rise. Let's get this precept on that, and I'm gonna jump back to the lesson. This is Psalms 2 and verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? See, these heathen, they actually think they're gonna be the next one to rule, and once America goes down. Even the mindset of these damn elites, they actually think they're going to be in a position of rulership once they get everything fully set in stone. As far as the MOTB, as far as this war, they're going to come from the ashes. That's what they use that phoenix rise from the ashes. That's not going to profit you, man. Yahweh Shem Shah set up his beloved son Yahweh Shai is going to do what? He's going to take the kingdom. He's going to be all in rule and authority once this war take place, man. You read about him taking many crowns. That's what's coming, man. So you heathen, you imagine a vain thing. The vain goes back to empty. That's not going to profit you. You're not going to be in a position of rulership. Your ass is going to get rounded up and put in slavery, man. That's what's coming to you, heathen. But back to the economic woes. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 7, verse 19. They shall cast their silver in the streets, and their gold shall not be removed. Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. Because your silver and gold is not going to profit you when Yahweh Shem Shai really start plaguing this place. Because you got to understand, when these people ain't got no food, when they ain't got no water, these people going to be bugging the fuck out. They're going to be bugging the fuck out. You're going to see, you watching them plenty movies, apocalyptic movies, all these various movies, they show you how the people's going to act once this food and this water and this power go, man. People going to bug the fuck out. And that's what's coming, man. Once they crash this economy, it's going to be all hell out here, man. Let me keep going. It says, real quick. This is the Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath. And that's what's these people going to see. All these things you built up for, your 401k, your pension, all these things are not going to profit you when Yahweh Shem Shai starts to visit this place with various plagues. And that's what's coming. When the lights go out, when this economy crash and it's a famine of food and pestilence, your riches is not going to profit you, man. Your FRNs in a bank account that you got stored up in your little safe and hid in your house is not going to profit you, man. Little gold coins and things. What is that going to profit you when it's all hell and anarchy out here, man? Read it again. Proverbs 11 and 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but the righteous deliver from death. See, doing the will of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to deliver you from these set perils that's about to take place in this society, man. That's what's going to deliver you, man. We can see the economic woes is about to really hit, man. Gas is shooting through the damn roof. If your normal gas is going about 5, what you think diesel is? And these people got to supply the stores and all these various places they're driving on diesel. That shit is gonna get worse. They're not gonna go to certain neighborhoods and certain stores. They're gonna close down. That's gonna cause a ripple effect within the economy, man. And they know that because when the Crown Royal 99 hit, that was taking place, but now they're doing it again. So once this major event take place, when the lights go out, when the economy crash, you best believe it's gonna be all hell out here, man. Real quick. Zephaniah 1 in verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, said the Lord, that there shall be a noise and a crying from the fish gate and a howling from the second. Because this is going to be the second, like the Great Depression. It's going to be the second economic hit of America, but it's not going to rise anymore. And it said fish gate, that represents a position of what? Selling, buying, and trade. And it says a great crashing from the hills, man. Your so-called your Wall Street, your trade centers, where they trade and buy, that shit gonna be a crashing, man. Which we know is set up economically, set up to bring in the MOTB, but that's what's gonna really affect you day-to-day people that do your little trades and your crypto and all that bullshit. You're gonna really see, man. And it said a howling. It said a howl in the inhabitants of Mishtech, and all the merchant people are cut down. All they that bear silver are cut off, because it's not going to profit you, man. Your silver, your gold is not going to profit you in the day of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Because that's what's coming. It's going to be cut off when the Lord starts to visit this place, which He's gradually doing now, man. Let's grab one more. We'll close it out. I'm not gonna make it long, but just get straight to the point, man. The Lord is visiting Babylon the Great, and this economic woe is starting to show. This is Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. And that's the time you need to be getting right with the Lord, man. The days of your youth. The evil days represent what? The bad times that's approaching. It says years draw nigh. when thou shalt say I had no pleasure in them. And that's what the Lord's doing. He's seeing the 2/3 niggas, he ain't got no pleasure in them, man. And he's setting them up for that great okie doke. Because 2/3 niggas actually put their hopes and their dreams in this place when they clearly can't see that this place is falling, man. It says, while the sun or the light or the moon or the stars are be not darkened, or the clouds return after the rain, in the days when the keepers of the house shall tremble, when the strong man shall bow themselves. The keepers of the house represents your so-called guys that monitor the economy, man. Your so-called Wall Street, your bankers, you're the ones that actually set up this so-called economic system. They're gonna tremble, but they actually understand what's going on, though. It says, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. You seeing the grinders starting to cease with the gas prices going to shoot through the roof. There's going to be a low on supply chains and food, and a lot of these businesses going to be going for bankruptcy and shutting down. And it's going to be the grinders shall cease. People going to be out here robbing and getting out the mud, man. You already got various places where they said the police is not going to certain calls because if it's not life threatening because they don't have enough gas. So what you more so when that 911 phone call is turned off, when you can't call, because this economic woes is gonna show. It says the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and there shall rise up and he shall rise up for the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. So the doors is gonna be shut in the streets because there's gonna be a lack of work, and niggas ain't gonna be rising up in the morning to go to work when their alarm system going off, like it says the rise of the bird, that damn crockadickle-doo, that damn I can't even think of it, but that's basically what it's speaking on, the alarm clock. And it said the daughters of music is brought low. You can clearly see that, man. The music is brought low. So you can clearly see the mirth of the city is gone, man. This place is finished. So now is a high time to wake up out of sleep and separate yourself from this place, man. Because this place is getting hit with the various plagues through the spirit. And when this economic woe really show, which it's doing, and it's going to affect you niggas first, man. Because you best believe Esau Edom storing up because he can see that his country's falling. But it's going to really affect you niggas. But through the spirit, the Most High said, what? Judgment must begin at the house of the Lord. So he's going to start getting you niggas, man. You niggas that actually you walk around proud, when this shit really hit the fan, which is gradually doing right before your eyes, when it really hit in these up and coming weeks and months, you niggas gonna know, man, that a prophet has been amongst you, man, because you walk proudly, man. You don't consider the times and seasons that you living in. This place, America, is finished, man. And these so-called economic guys is telling you right in your damn face, man. Right in your damn face. So with that, I want to say, call hello, Yamla, Yahweh, Bashim, Awashai, Bashim, Kakodash. Double honor to my apostle, elders, great millstone. Peace and salutation, all the Akim, pushing this truth without righteousness and sincerity. Shalom, Kram Yasharala, Abba, Ball.